Your bag says 100% pure, but 100% what? If you've ever poured a cup and thought, tastes like coffee, you may be drinking something that's legally allowed to say 100% while being 0% coffee. Today, you'll see 10 common swaps that mimic aroma, color, and even crema. We'll expose how the label plays word games, why origin claims like 100% Arabica or 100% Kona only tell you what's not inside, and how to read a package so you don't pay specialty prices for a substitute. Stay to the end for a simple 30-second label check that saves your wallet. Number 1. Chicory coffee. You think that smoother coffee is harmless, but it's a different plant. Roasted chicory root, not a coffee bean. It pours dark and smells toasty. The bag says 100% pure chicory. True, yet 100% not coffee. You pay coffee prices for a root. Here's the truth. Chicory slid into cups during shortages and stayed as a habit. Its inulin fiber thickens the brew, adds mild sweetness, and fakes crema and mouthfeel. Brands hide it with French roast style on the front. No caffeine. Inulin can change gut tolerance and trigger gas or cramps when you're sensitive. Number 2. Barley coffee. That cozy barley brew promises a roasted coffee experience, but it's malt in a mug. The bag says 100% roasted barley. Honest? Yes. Coffee? No. The roast triggers Maillard aromas, the same browning that makes toast smell great. So your nose says coffee before your brain catches up. Here's the truth. Barley's sugars and proteins caramelize into cacao-like notes that fake depth. It's caffeine-free, so your morning lift vanishes while you think you drank a light roast. And here's the kicker. Barley carries gluten. For celiac or gluten-sensitive folks, that's a hard stop. Watch for brands parked in the coffee aisle using crema-style cup photos. Number 3. Roasted grain coffee blends. You spot family blend or breakfast roast with a farmhouse on the front. Sounds like coffee, but inside the blend hides grains you didn't ask for. Labels say 100% natural or 100% of our blend. Sounds clean, but that phrasing masks what's doing the heavy lifting. Here's the truth. Grains are cheaper than beans, so they stretch the roast. Barley, rye, or wheat add color and caramel notes that read as medium dark coffee. They also bring carbs that can nudge blood sugar in ways black coffee doesn't. Do a mock check. First ingredients by weight, multigrain listing, no coffea, and coffee-style beverage as the escape hatch. Bottom line, if grain leads, you're buying a stretch. Now at number 4, a backyard weed that's posing as your pour-over. Number 4. Dandelion root coffee. The wellness aisle sells detox coffee made from roasted dandelion root. It smells earthy and roasty. That's the bait. The label reads 100% dandelion root. True, but it's not coffee. You expect caffeine and coffee acids. You get an herbal root with different compounds and a different effect. Here's the truth. Roasted dandelion brings firm bitterness and a chicory-like body that mimics weight in the cup. Some products add carob or barley to deepen the illusion. Dandelion can act as a diuretic and stimulate digestion. If you react to ragweed or other Asteraceae, cross-reactivity can hit. Detox is marketing, not a coffee claim. Fast screen. Taraxacum officinale, listed alone means herb tea, not coffee. Next up, a sweet pod that stands in for cocoa and slides into coffee jars. Number 5, carob-based coffee substitutes. That rich mocha flavor? Carob can fake it. It's a chocolate-adjacent pod that roasts up toasty and sweet. 100% carob sounds clean, but it's not coffee. No caffeine. Less bitter. Copy leans on mocha and latte to steer your brain toward coffee you won't get. Here's the truth. Roasting drives its sugars to caramelize, turning the grind deep brown with chocolate-like notes. Blend it with chicory or barley, and you get a faux latte base that looks right in a clear glass. Check the back. Ingredient line often reads carob, chicory, natural flavors, no coffea. Some add sweeteners or flavors to round the cup. Bottom line, if carob leads and caffeine isn't listed, expect cocoa-style herbal, not coffee. Now at number 6, a desert fruit pit that gets roasted into espresso. Number 6. Date seed coffee. A sleek bag says espresso alternative. It's roasted date pits. Dark, glossy, convincing at a glance. Here's the truth. These seeds throw deep roast aromas and a firm, bitter edge. But they aren't beans. Zero caffeine. Different oils. Brands add spices to fake origin notes. Think warm, nutty cues without the bean backbone. Date seeds are upcycled waste turned into grounds, then brewed. The grind behaves differently. Fine baskets can clog, so you need a coarser setup for flow and clarity. Composition is seed fat and fiber, not coffee chemistry, so the mouthfeel shifts. Quick tell on the label, ingredients list date seeds, and the panel shows no caffeine. Next up, figs join the roast game. Number 7, fig coffee. Old World Fig Brew gets praise for sweetness and depth. It pours dark and smells like a bakery. That warmth primes you to think coffee. But figs roast into a jammy, molasses profile that mimics sweet coffee. It tricks your senses like swapping brown bread for rye and calling it the same loaf. It's fruit, not a bean. Here's the truth. Natural sugars boost body and can fake crema, especially in a mocha pot or when frothed. Some blends slip in a tiny bit of coffee to anchor aroma, then sell it as coffee. Check the label. Figs first means fruit roast. It's caffeine-free. Bottom line, figs lead, coffee later, or not at all. You didn't buy coffee. Number 8. Acorn coffee. A rustic tin promises forest roast. Yes, acorns can be leached, roasted, and ground into a coffee-like drink. Here's the gap. You must strip tannins first or it's harsh and astringent. Even when you do, the cup stays woody and nutty and it passes at a glance. Sellers push 100% wild harvested acorns to signal premium. Here's the truth. Leaching pulls out tannins. Roasting deepens color and builds a bitter nut edge like a dark roast. It's caffeine-free. Different oils and fine bits settle fast at the bottom. Safe prep matters. Thorough leaching reduces tannins. Labels list acorn or quercus up front, often pitched to caffeine-sensitive buyers. Bottom line, need caffeine or coffee's acid-sweet snap. This won't deliver. Next up, mixed herbal blends designed to act like coffee from the ground up. Number 9, herbal coffee blends. You see roasted herbal coffee. Sounds safe, but herbal means non-coffee on purpose. These blends stack chicory for bite, carob for sweet, and barley for roast. Cinnamon or vanilla suggest nutty or chocolatey like origin notes. The front shouts latte and bold. Flip it. The ingredient panel drops coffee entirely. That's the tell. Here's the truth. They're sold as caffeine-free and gentle on the stomach. Different class of drink. Legal phrasing treats herbal coffee as a style name, not an ingredient. So 100% refers to the blend, not beans. Your rule: if every item is a root, grain, or spice, it's an herbal roast, not coffee. And here's the kicker. Some products skip plants entirely. Number 10. Beanless coffee products. You're staring at coffee without beans. Lab-built, flavor-mapped, fully beanless. Here's the kicker. Labels say 100% beanless coffee or 100% plant-based coffee with 0 coffee plants. The smell comes from synthesized or non-coffee botanicals that copy coffee's volatile compounds. Here's the truth. They rebuild flavor by mapping key aroma molecules, then sourcing them from other plants or fermentation. Caffeine gets added from tea or a lab. Sustainability sells it. Less land, less water, but you give up terroir and origin. Flip the bag. You'll see upcycled date pits, chickpea, natural flavors, caffeine, from tea. No coffea anywhere.